Hi, this is Glenda again. I just thought I'd try playing with this Polymorph. I mentioned in the last video my husband bought it for me, I think at JCar. Online it looks like a lot of electronics places carry it. I don't think it was especially cheap, but from the little play I've had already I think it's going to go a long way. So I've got freshly boiled water here. You need to work a little bit quickly. We just put some crystals in and wait a moment and they go clear. And I haven't tried putting it in the moulds yet, but I thought if it works it's going to be awesome. There we are, it's clear already. So you just take some out. And you can just, I was watching one video where somebody was moulding it and they just kept building it up in the mould. Sorry, my battery went flat just as I got started there. This is already less clear than it was, so obviously you don't want to put too much in at once. But I mean, it looks like it's moulding really well. Let's see. The other thing, you can simply pull some out and work it with your hands. And you can cut it with scissors. And I thought that was a fairly awesome discovery. Sort of bird. You can pop it back in, apparently, and it'll soften again. See, it's already setting. This is my entire collection of moulds, so I'm not going to have enough moulds to use all this stuff up. Definitely on my shopping list to get some more or make some. You can see how this one's going quite milky already. Just trying to get it so I don't have to trim it, because once it's set I think there'd be a lot of trouble cutting it, so I need to sharpen my scissors. I do have blunt scissors. Fiskars have brilliant scissor sharpener. Craft fairly hopeless at sharpening things. Don't think that one's worked. As a complete aside, that's my little Fiskars scissor sharpener, and which you didn't want to watch, but yeah, but it's great. I don't think this bird's going to work as well because it's a much shallower one, unless it will let me trim it after it's set. We'll see. I think I'll give up on that one. Try the last little rose. I've got these ones. They're also shallow, so they may not work. This is going milky, it's definitely, my water's cooling down now. But I think these are set already. Look at that. That is super impressive. Yeah, the little bear would need some trimming. It's not too bad. Okay, it's still soft enough at the moment to cut it a bit. This mould was a bit of a mistake. These roses are really a bit small for anything. Although, made out of this stuff, it kind of changes things. This is pretty exciting. I love playing. Sometimes you just need sessions where you don't make anything, you just play. What I'm going to do with this blob that's left. I'm really impressed with this size flower. That's brilliant. I'll try the bow once more. Take this out. Oh yeah, just keep making them. I could get addicted to this. When that comes up as a useful embellishment, that's worth getting more moulds for. You can see already it's quite hard. Let's see if this one worked. It's not brilliant. I think my verdict on this is I think that white is because I had actually used my homemade anti-static bag on this dye to help release something else I was working on at one point. I think that might be the impurity in it. Yeah, the little things like the rose, brilliant. The flat dye is not so easy to work with. I've got some little cameos on order, and I was going to order a mould. Then I realised, well, all the people selling them were simply homemade moulds. They'd bought a cameo and made a mould, so I thought when it arrives I'll try and make a mould. But I don't have the nice two-part stuff that everybody keeps using. The one I've got, I think I had to bake it. And it works, but it's not as nice as the soft bought moulds. Not sure how long this has gone for, if I'm going to have to cut it. probably don't really want to watch me doing the same thing over and over anyway. But if you like fiddling and making your own embellishments, this is fun. When I did try on the birds, I had used the rub and buff and paint, and that all took to it. So, you know, you can colour them any colour you want. I'll just have to get a knife and see how much I can trim these up where they have gone over. I'm not sure at what point it's too hard to actually still be able to cut it with scissors. At the moment it's still fine. But that's a better result than I was getting with my baking clay or hot glue or anything. I'm always afraid with the ones that you make with hot glue that they might melt. Although, since this is a really low temperature melting plastic, you can remelt it. It's probably the same issue, I don't know. Although the water really does have to be boiling. Take a knife to get in there. I won't cut myself on camera. See me going into rose production anyway. That made very little dint in that packet, and I'm getting all these bits out of it, so I imagine you'd get dozens of roses. Little bear needs work. Trying to get a bird out of my last little bit. Sad birdie. Doesn't look anything like it. Maybe it's a flat peahen. By the time it's painted and feathered, who knows? Okay, so that's Polymorph. What else can I say? Thanks for watching.